The world never plays fair. No matter how honest you are, someone will betray you. No matter how skilled you become, someone less qualified will take your spot. That's reality. And the people who understand it don't fall apart. They adapt. They survive. And the ones who survive long enough eventually rule. There is a power you can't see, but everyone feels it. It's the ability to read the room, control yourself, and move with precision when others move with emotion. That power is dark intelligence. Dark intelligence is born in betrayal, humiliation, and defeat. Most people collapse under that weight. You don't. You convert pain into awareness. You stop performing. You start observing. You listen more than you speak. You watch patterns. You measure motives. And when the timing is right, you act. While others argue, you gather information. While they get angry, you calculate. While they drown in emotions, you plan the future. Most people play checkers. You're learning chess. But understand this clearly. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Use it to defend yourself, to avoid manipulation, to build strength, not to harm innocent people. The goal is to understand the game, not to become the villain. Today, you'll learn the 8 traits that separate survivors from victims, leaders from followers. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose to be strategically intelligent, not emotionally reactive. Now let's begin. 1. Calculated opacity. You don't reveal everything. You show only what's necessary. When people know half the story, their mind fills the gaps, and their imagination starts working for you. Machiavelli warned, everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. Weak people overshare because they think explanations create trust. Sometimes they do, but most of the time, explanations create predictability. Predictability makes you easy to read, easy to corner, easy to control. So you become selective. If someone asks about your plans, you don't hand them your full map. You give a simple line. I've got something important to handle. Then you move on. Not rude, not fake, just controlled. Your information is currency. Don't spend it all at once. 2. Adaptive persona. You are not the same person with everyone. You don't change your values. You change your delivery. Different people process the world differently. Some respect logic. Some respond to emotion. Some need practicality. Some want vision. If you speak one language to everyone, you'll connect with a few and fail with most. So you adapt intentionally. With analytical people, you use facts and clarity. With emotional people, you use empathy and tone. With practical people, you show steps and results. With big picture people, you speak in outcomes and direction. This isn't manipulation, it's communication intelligence. You become like water. It fits the container, but never stops being water. 3. Principle of detachment. What you're not afraid to lose can't control you. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you are not desperate. Desperation makes you negotiable. Desperation makes you compromise your values. Desperation makes you accept disrespect. The strongest position in any negotiation is simple: the ability to walk away. 2 people negotiate. One needs the deal. The other has options. Who has power? The one with options. Detachment gives you clarity. You see the situation without emotional fog, and it protects you from threats, because threats only work when you're terrified of loss. Care deeply, but never cling. 4. Silent leverage. Real power is rarely loud. Most people think power is aggression, demands, pressure, noise. That's amateur behavior. Silent leverage is influence without begging for it. You control the room through pauses in conversation, patience in conflict, consistency in value. Silence makes people uncomfortable. They talk more. They reveal more. You learn more. In negotiation, you don't threaten. You simply stay calm and unconcerned because you have alternatives. In life, you become indispensable, not by announcing it, by delivering results until your name becomes weight. Silent leverage is not passive. It's strategic restraint. 5. Psychological echo. You reflect what people really feel, not just what they say. Most people listen to reply. You listen to understand. Behind almost every sentence is a hidden need: respect, security, recognition, freedom, control, belonging. When someone says, "I hate my job," they might really mean, "I feel trapped. I feel invisible. I feel undervalued. I'm scared I'm wasting my life." So instead of giving shallow advice, you reflect the truth. Sounds like you're not being valued, or you're ready for something bigger. That single response makes people feel seen. And when people feel seen, they trust you. Use this ethically to build connection, reduce conflict, and guide people toward better decisions, not to exploit their weakness. 6. Ambiguous morality. The world isn't black and white. Power often lives in gray. This does not mean you have no morals. It means you understand that appearances can be misleading and outcomes matter. Sometimes being nice enables harmful behavior. Sometimes protecting the group requires confronting or removing one person. Sometimes real kindness is telling the truth that hurts short-term but saves long-term. Ambiguous morality is pragmatic ethics, choosing the hard action that creates the best outcome. But you must have boundaries, non-negotiables, lines you will never cross. Pragmatic does not mean cruel. Effective does not mean evil. 7. Controlled exposure. You reveal yourself gradually. In an era of oversharing, the person who shares strategically stands out. Information revealed can never be unrevealed. Once people know something, they can use it against you, around you, or to misjudge you. Controlled exposure means you don't show all your skills immediately. You don't share your full story to strangers. You manage your online footprint like it matters, because it does. You give people enough to connect, but not enough to control your narrative. 8. Outcome obsession. You don't live to win arguments. You live to get results. Most people want to be right. Outcome-focused people want to be effective. So you ask different questions. What result do I want? What action creates that result? Is this moving me forward or just making me feel busy? You become attached to goals, not methods. If something isn't working, you change the strategy without ego. This is what separates talkers from producers. Final warning: these traits create power, but power without ethics becomes poison. Use dark intelligence to protect yourself, not to harm others, to see manipulation not to become it. To create better outcomes, not just selfish victories. Your mission is not to gain power over people. It's to gain power over yourself. You now know the 8 traits. Don't try to master all 8 at once. Pick one trait that hits you hardest. Practice it for 7 days. Watch how people respond differently when you stop reacting emotionally and start moving strategically. And now, I'll ask you directly, which trait are you going to practice first? If this changed how you think, hit like. Subscribe for more psychology, strategy, and human behavior. And comment your affirmation again. I choose to be strategically intelligent, not emotionally reactive. Stay strategic. Stay ethical. Stay powerful. See you in next video.